This is how you can realistically make over $1,500 per week being your own boss and your own business owner. And all you have to do is go to Now, for those interested in making money with bird.co, just go to bird.co.com and it will take you to this website. Now, just before we go into the details of the job position or how to make money, I wanted you to be familiar about what is bird.co. It's basically like friendly, eco-friendly scooters and bikes. So for example, this one right here, this is Bird 3, the world's most eco-friendly scooter. And you can see that they're riding them right there. And these are kind of what they look like, okay? And there's different variations, and you can see that right here. If you look, there's 200 plus cities worldwide right now that are doing this. And so mostly in the Europe areas and throughout the United States. And you can start and operate your own fleet. And that's kind of what we're going to be talking about. And people can also, kind of look on their apps on their phones to see where the scooters are located in case people actually want those. So that's just a brief description and giving you an idea of what is bird.co, just so you're not completely out of the loop. Now, instead of going to ride, because we're not interested in really learning how to ride them, we want to go to partner, okay? And so when you go to partner, that'll be the cities. You can become an investor. So one way you can make money with this program as well as if you invest with the company. But what we're going to be mostly focused on throughout this video is going to be a fleet manager. So go ahead and click on that. So before we get into this, I want to just go over briefly, some of the logistics of what this is. So why Bird? Bird's Fleet Manager program is a global program for logistics providers and small businesses interested in making their neighborhoods cleaner, safer, and less congested by managing fleets of Bird e-scooters. Okay, so some of the pros, right? You can make more money when people ride and you're managing the scooters. There's no upfront costs, which means that you can get started quickly for a limited time. You get tools, you get guidance and live support as you go on this journey to become a fleet manager. So you're not just on your own, just trying to figure this out. You actually get a lot of direction and support. And obviously, like they mentioned many times, is that you're helping the environment. Okay, so obviously here's to the meat and potatoes, right? You get paid weekly. You can earn up to $1,500 a week. You make more money per ride, and then vehicles make money for you. So if you look down here in this little highlighted area, it says U.S. fleet managers with an average fleet size of 100. I've interviewed, and I'll go into that towards the end. I interviewed a few people who have done this, and they say anywhere between 75 to 100 scooters is kind of where you want to be, okay, to get this kind of payout. So what do you need to get started? It says access to a warehouse. You do not actually need a real warehouse. You just need a place to store them. So whether that's a storage space, like for me and my family, I have a $68 per month storage unit, and that's plenty big to store 75 to 100 of these. So you just need space. You also need a vehicle to be able to carry some of these birds and relocate them. And so you don't want like one of those smart cars that has like one door in it, right? You want to have a vehicle, maybe a van or a truck that can deploy and relocate these so that you are successful with your business. And then this is a business, right? This is not just willy-nilly, I'm going to start this. This is something that you will take pride in, that you will manage. And so you want to make sure that you are running this adequately, okay? So those are some of the prerequisites. Now, if you come to this website, I do recommend you watch Day in the Life of a Fleet Manager. It will give you a lot better idea of what this entails and if this is something that you even want to do moving forward. So I do want to go over there's 3 different notes from people who are doing this themselves, some things that they like and things that maybe you would not like if this was for you. So it says, I like the fact that my job matters. It is a fulfilling feeling knowing that I am playing a key role in the success of my city. By replacing car trips with convenient options like e-scooters, we can make cities safer and reduce pollution for everyone. Okay, that's one from Washington. Being a fleet manager has enabled me to take care of my family and provide employment opportunities in a time where we all need help and become a strong business owner and boss, and they're in Atlanta. And this one I think is the coolest one. It says, I like being my own boss, the flexibility of setting my own schedule and being able to hire my nephew because he also needed a job. I also like being part of the growing micro mobility industry. It's in line with my values regarding city transportation solutions. So I'll be diving into the interview that I did with some people that have done this themselves. But before I do that, if this all sounds great to you, you want to make sure you come up here and you do manage a fleet of birds in your city. Put your first name, last name, email, phone number, city, country, and then right here, I think for them, that's really important that you put what kind of vehicle you have, and this may or may not disqualify you. So make sure you put the right one. You do apply now, and you wait for a response. Now, when I was going over this with a few people in my comments from my TikTok, and if you haven't already, go ahead. My name is Logan Cramer Hustles on TikTok and also on Instagram. You guys can DM me questions. I interviewed a few people who have done this themselves, and they said, do you need a space? Electricity cost is not very much at all for charging these. And they said that you may want to hire out as well. What that means is, if you hire like your nephew, like you said, or someone else to help you manage all of these scooters, so it's not just you, so you have more time to do things that you actually want to do. So hopefully this gives you a better insight, a better idea of what Bird.co offers for you. This could be a potential job for you in your city. For me, I live in a small city here in Idaho, and I just see these scooters all over the place. And so I know that if it's happening here in a small city, the opportunities are great wherever you do live. So make sure to please take advantage of this. Again, it's $1,500 a week, which could be up to $6,000 a month. Okay. And again, I think that this video right here will give you a lot more details on what you can do to get started with this business. If I gave you value and hopefully you learned a little bit about this side hustle, this business that you can be doing from home, make sure to subscribe to this channel and make sure that you continue to see how I do affiliate marketing from home and how you too can get started with your business. Okay. Put down in the comments if you learned something new and if you're going to try this out. And if not, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much.